This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, good morning. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for waking up and joining us here at North Dakota Today. My name is Ashlyn Hill.
I'm Marla Mayhew.
And I'm Anna Johnson, and I don't think anyone else in the Valley can match this level of energy.
Aww.
This early in the morning. Yeah.
Well, hello. When you join this show with this team, how could we not just say, hey, happy Thursday, here we are.
Yes.
We're hyped all the time.
Yes.
We're the dynamic trio.
We are, and it's pre-Friday, so it's Friday Eve.
Yeah, that's the
We're all very
fancy
excited
way to say
for this.
it.
Yes, and in your world, since, well, both of you actually are here so early in the morning.
Kindred.
It almost is literally Friday, because you guys are going home.
Yes.
After this, it's bedtime.
And to sleep. Yep.
Yep.
But
Where's
that's
me? I got a whole day ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, that's what evens all of this out. Anna's coming in, Marlon and I are hanging on, but we're here.
Yes. And we love coming to show you what we love best, and that's North Dakota.
Yeah, it's a pretty great place. And Minnesota.
And
Shout
Minnesota.
out to Minnesota. A little bit of South Dakota.
Yes.
And maybe Montana, or other places in the country if you guys love the internet.
Or, yeah, I was just going to say, or if you're watching online, this could be anywhere, everybody.
Yes.
There's legitimately people from Michigan watching, so.
My mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
Chicago will be a representation from a number
We'll all
of
say,
states.
hey, Mom.
Hey,
Thanks
Ma.
for watching.
Ma.
Ma.
Marlon.
Okay,
love
I'm slowly learning the inside jokes,
Yes.
and one of those is how Marlon's mother speaks to him.
Yes. She definitely is a stern cookie, but she
We love that.
taught me a lot of great things about life, so I love her for that.
You really need to introduce us.
Yes,
I cannot
most
wait
definitely.
to meet her.
Yeah,
That's
she was here
amazing.
for my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I went and saw her last weekend, so
Well, let's see
it's
her
her
in the
turn to
next-
come back.
Well, yeah, and then in the next Chicago vlog that you take,
Right.
let's get a, I want to hear the audio of the name calling.
Right?
To
Definitely.
solidify it.
And it's so funny because as much as we all love Fargo, when Marlon goes to Chicago, we write shopping lists. We're like,
Oh, yeah.
buy all this stuff for us.
Yeah, of course. I mean, hello,
Because
is
there's
there better
Nordstrom
shopping?
Rack,
We
there's
got everything in
Aldo, there's
Chicago. Perfume that I bought back in college when I went to
Oh.
I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
I love
We
that.
got the
Okay,
vintage.
great.
What is your favorite perfume?
Oh, coach, but and salespeople, stop listening right now, and
Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
in case you work anywhere, I'm so easily perfect for you. I'm so like that person who's like, should I? Okay, whatever you say. Like, I believe them. So shopping is pretty dangerous for me.
I did have a problem for a minute, and there's still maybe a little bit around Fargo, but you get the Avon, the little Avon booklet. I used to work with a gal that sold Avon, and then you flip through and it's got the, you can smell them.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh, like John Bon Jovi, why he's making perfume, I have no idea, but his perfume was incredible.
Ooh.
Incredible. So I still have that one. Christian Siriano I got for Christmas.
That's awesome. He's
That's
a great designer.
perfume.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and the perfume's awesome.
He was on the Project Runway with Heidi Klum and that other guy that dresses very well.
I have some of the shoes. Tim Gunn.
Tim
Make it
Gunn.
work.
Yes.
I was gonna say Michael Kors. He's on the show all the time. That's also a great scent as well. Yeah, but it's just kind of like a free for all. With any of that type of thing, I'm like, oh, this smells great. Okay, and then I get tucked into whatever. So
It's so tricky because it has to work with your pheromones.
Yes, your pheromones need to match.
And then don't you guys doesn't your nose go dead basically from smelling so much?
You have to take a ground of coffee. That's why their coffee beans are there.
Professionals.
Sniff the coffee.
Okay, well, next time I'm gonna need a new perfume here shortly.
I'll
So
go with ya.
yeah, it'll be a group outing, and we'll learn how to cleanse your nose, your sniffing palate, and pick out the best thing.
I love
Most
that.
definitely.
Yeah.
We will do that. Also, I don't know, we were talking before the show about cult classic movies because we were discussing Breakfast Club, how much we love Breakfast Club. And
Yes.
yay for Judd
Don't
Nelson.
you
Forget
about me. Everyone sing. That's all you think of when you think of the
I love
Breakfast
that.
Club is that song.
Yeah.
And speaking of cult classics, we're talking about, what is it? Wow.
Bubba
something
Gump.
that Forrest
Gump.
Wow, how did I forget his name?
Bubba Gump.
In my
Bubba
head, I
Gump.
was like,
Gump,
Run,
shrimp-
Forrest,
shrimp
Run. And I
gumbo.
was like, that's not the name of the movie.
So
Forrest Gump.
almost 30 years ago, after the cult classic hit theaters, Forrest Gump is getting a remake and a little makeover at that.
So the tricky part, so it's being remade in India. So Lal Singh Chaddha is the name of the movie, if I pronounce that correctly. Sorry, please don't come for me if I didn't. So they remade this in India. What's tricky is because the original movie was so heavily made in Americana and very much around the war and that sort of thing, that when they remade it in India, and it took them like 10 years just to get the rights to remake it, they had to completely redo it so that it's Indian history and an Indian setting.
Yeah.
So probably it'd be pretty cool to see.
Oh,
I
definitely.
love to see how people translate these things.
I didn't
Forrest
even
Gump in
realize.
Bollywood.
Yes.
Wait, that was the cutest thing. I don't even know if we were on when you just did that, but yes, that's exactly what it might turn into.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I love their dance, their culture,
Yeah.
the saras that the women wear. It's probably going to be very, very intricately designed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's a good
very,
point.
Very cool. And of course, it'll be released obviously in India, but also in the UK. They're really rolling this out. I feel like the last, I don't know, 5 or so years, Bollywood has just really risen in like globally.
Yes.
You know, people seem to like it a lot, and I haven't gotten a chance to watch it a lot. I did just recently watch an Indian film that was about matchmaking, and then oddly, also yesterday, I watched Indian Matchmaker. It's like Love Is Blind, but in India, and you know I love Love Is Blind.
Yeah, that was a good one on Netflix,
Yep.
everyone, in case you got some downtime.
Yeah.
It will be
seriously.
interesting though to see how they tie it into the history and culture, like we were just describing. So that would definitely be worth checking out.
Most
Very cool.
definitely.
I love that. But stay with us. We have a lot going on in today's show. We're super excited. And because, you know, we're just weird people, we're going to look at That's Weird news coming up next. So that makes sure you stay with us here.
But first, your local steals and deals.